Alright everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Pokemon Radical Red. And if you enjoyed that first episode and you're back here again, make sure you go ahead, leave a like, subscribe for more as we go on this very unique and interesting and difficult adventure. And it's an adventure that has already made one big change in between the last episode and this one, which is that we have 2 new team members that have joined our team, and everyone has leveled up to level 8, so let's take a look at our new team members. We have added to the team Sparky and Ripper. Sparky being a Pokemon with Intimidate, and frankly, I thought a Shinx seems just about the best type of Pokemon you can have on a team like ours, and Ripper, who is a Greavard. I've never heard of this Pokemon before. It's a pure ghost type. And I was looking, I thought, okay, I've never heard this Pokemon before. It's obviously like Gen 8 or 9, and it turns out to be Gen 9. And I thought, you know what, I'll just take a look at it then. I'll see what it's got. And it does have an incredibly high attack stat. And actually a pretty decent move pool. Plus it's ghost type, and early on, pure ghost type, that's actually pretty decent. So I thought, let's give it a chance. It may not be a Pokemon we use very long, but I noticed that it did learn Dig. I think we are, we're gonna have good moves with Sinus, but that's fine. We've got a pretty balanced team so far, a pretty unique team so far, and that's all you could really ask for in terms of a Pokemon game. So, let's pick up that Repel, and then head on this way. I don't know, maybe this is where you can get a Starly, but either way, this is where we battle Gary. And I think that's a great way to start off this episode. Hey Joey, you're to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? Alright, well let's see, because I think we have got our Pokemon a little bit stronger, but I have no idea what his team is going to be. He's got a Starly. Well, that is the exact Pokemon we were looking for. It goes for Growl. There's not much we can... well, he can really do, especially to Pokemon like Sinus. Moves like Powdered Snow are pretty much exactly the move you're going to want against a flying type. And actually, the input of having a move like Aqua Jet is also really good. His level 9 Charmander is here, but we have Aqua Jet, so let's just see. Sinus is just a one-man killing machine against Gary's team, except for Brick Break, obviously. But we can at least get off another Aqua Jet before we go ahead and have some trouble with the rest of his team. I think what we want to do then is we're going to bring Sparky out, just to practice some of our methods for destroying him. So we're going to, in the future, because we don't really have anything, Sparky can't really do too much, but the Intimidate's helpful. We can hit it with a Leer, and then we can switch out into someone like Ripper, who he's only really going to have one move, probably, that you can use against, something like an Ember, which is a special move. But I believe with a high attack stat, he doesn't really have too much going on that he can do against us. Yeah, he's got Ember. But I think that is gonna be it. So a little bit of strategy helps in every single case. And Sparky grows to level 9 and learns Bite himself. And there we go, we defeated rival Gary. Aw, you just lucked out. I heard the Pokemon League is crawling with tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. Alright, well I think we shall. Had to quickly pause the recording so I could use a tissue, because I need to blow my nose. a bit stuffed up. It's allergy season, as we know. Alright, now that we've battled him, I'm actually curious to see what Pokemon are in here. So let's see if there's anything interesting. Maybe there is a Starly in here. There's a Bidoof, which actually is quite a good Pokemon. In fact, that would have been a Pokemon to use if we hadn't gone for Bulby, and I'd just gone for a Pokemon like Totodile that I just wanted to go with. There's a Starly. Is it gonna have Intimidate? No. I'll be back when we find a Starly with Intimidate. So as it turns out, I don't know Pokemon at all, and Starly does not get Intimidate at all, but Staravia does, which is fine. So here we go, Starly's been caught, and we get a berry, and we get a nickname into Starling, just like we have had before. And there we are. And now Starly's obviously going to have to level up a little bit, but for now, I don't think it's necessarily going to matter. We've got the Viridian Forest to get through, which also might have Pokemon that we will want to utilize. So yeah. And then thinking about potentially what's the best nature for a Starly? These are the really important questions that we have to answer. I've gone for naughty nature. Low special attack, or minus special attack, and plus, or special defense I should say, and plus in defense. So let's go ahead and, oh, Fishing Groot. He's going to tell me about fishing. We get an Old Rod. That could be good for water type, actually. I don't know which water type would be here. We obviously can't surf yet. So let's just go around and explore. Oh. We get wide glasses. And I don't know what I'm just getting myself into here, but let's see what we're doing. It's just gonna force me to save. Oh. Right. Now, yeah, we're gonna do that another time. I'm good. Alright, let's continue on up. I wonder if we still get the old man thing, where he stops us. And oh yeah, you get different, obviously because they've got the different regional types that we all get in one region now. Oh, we get the Teachy TV. That is... yeah, so I think he even says it's worthless. We're finally moving up, it's been long enough, and... oh, you must be Joey. Sorry, I almost didn't recognize you. I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. I was just picking up some packages for the professor. He wanted to give this to you, but didn't manage to get it on time. We received the Dex Nav. Interesting. And, we get the National Dex as well, and some Orum Berries. All very useful. Okay. Yep, let's get back with our... what is... that is a raid. I understand now, completely. That is a raid. I would look through the Pokemon around here, and we probably will. But... yeah, while we're gonna look for other Pokemon, we do have a team of 6. So, already. And of not even a bad team. But what we need to do is pretty much, not by the end of this episode specifically, but for the most part, one thing we're gonna want to try and do is have a team that can take on the first gym, And Oranberry and for Bug Bite? I mean, that's a good idea, but I just don't have an Oranberry. Well, I don't have a Bug-type Pokemon that can learn Bug Bite. And then Potion, very useful. Not that we can utilize them in the main boss battles, but remove. Yeah, Caterpie, another Pokemon that is just gonna be around here. I'm just gonna keep my eye out to see what we can find. I don't necessarily think that we'll be in a bad place with the first gym, with the team that we've acquired so far. So we'll just see what happens. There should be a Joltik somewhere here. Oh, hello. I'm just trying to catch some Pokemon before I challenge Brock. Oh, you're looking to challenge him as well? Well, why don't we have a battle then? Alright, we get to face Brendan, I guess. Another one of the rival trainers in one of the regions. He's got a Corphish. We do not get access to our bag in this as well, so let's head out into Bulby against the Corphish. I think that might be the best bet, because one of the moves we learned with Bulby is Magical Leaf. Sends out Trico. Fair enough. We'll hit it with a Growl, since he leered me. And let's jump back into Sinus. Where I think we're gonna just end up in a bit of a switching out kind of battle. Maybe. He's gone for Absorb. Did a little bit. Powder Snow, probably gonna do a lot. Especially considering, yeah, super effective. And that should be that. Yep, there we go. Trico is down. And then we can switch back into Bulbasaur, who's now level 10. And oh yeah, it is permanent set mode, isn't it? Well, that's nice. That's good fun. Alright, well, anyway, let's go for Magical Leaf. There's nothing he can do now, and that should be Corphish taken out. There we go. Meet a Pokemon trainer, Brendan. Oh, I missed something. And we get a Super Potion. I haven't had a loss like that in a while. That was rather fun. Joey, huh? Here, I have an extra one of these. That'll surely help you. Oh, an experience share. Well, all Pokemon in your party to receive experience from battles. And the stat scanner, which will analyze the EVs and IVs of Pokemon in your party. Also, in case you didn't know, pressing A on a stat selection will bring a summary screen and bring you to the stat scanner. Oh my goodness, it's just a lot. And I understand that... I understand people like that sort of stuff, but it's tedious. It really is. Alright, let's try and level up our Starling here. I know we have to get it to like level 14 for it to evolve, but we got some trainer battles. And for this one I'm just gonna go through it normally and just chat. But I think for trainer battles in this, because it's a ROM hack, I think part of the joy is going to be showing all of the battles. And so that is something that I'm gonna try and do. I'll probably download a few more of those copyright-free songs to make sure that we can stay, you know, within the copyright rules. And Starling is gaining experience really quickly. What is that? What is that? I think that's actually from Gen 9. Anyway, but I think one of the things that I was like yeah, we're gonna show battles because it's ROM hack, so that'll be definitely something that we will be seeing in the speed up. So yeah, means that the actual episodes might be a little bit longer for me to record, but that's fine. Like this dude. Alright, very cool. As we continue on our way up and around, we got another bug trainer. Alright, so we've been leveling up our Pokemon from the experience share, which is pretty cool. But we are trying to get Starling leveled up as much as possible, because when Starling evolves, or if we can get it past level 12, I'm hoping we can get it to level 14, we get Intimidate, which I think will be quite important. If we can get Intimidate, then obviously that means that we can kind of Intimidate switch, which is kind of a strategy that I want to use. Yes, it's a bit scummy, but if you got a Pokemon with a high attack stat, it's something that's quite useful. Actually, Shroomish, kind of interesting. Definitely. Actually, if Starling has Frisk, I wonder if we'll get Intimidate. You never know. Well, no, that was a good battle for us, and it also taught me that we can at least get up to past level 13, it looks like, based on experience. Sinus learned a good move as well. We learned Icicle Crash, which, for a Pokemon like Sinus, pretty good. So, yeah, let's continue on. We got another battle. Well, that was quite the battle. That took a very long time and quite a bit of strategy. That Stuffle, or whatever it's called, is an absolute menace, and definitely not to be dealt with. I just hope we don't run into any more of that Pokemon, because, man, it is strong. Luckily, we've now got our... Oh, wow, we get an infinite repel? Alright, well, that was just a boss battle, and I would like the infinite repel because of, wait, what is all the way over here? Rock Smash, there's another trainer. I feel like this is for later at some point. This is where we're supposed to go for now. I'm pretty sure 15 is the level cap. We've got Staravia now with Intimidate, which is very nice. Yeah, that looks like we're at the level cap there at 15. Let's switch into Sinus for the last bug trainer here. And there we go. So this should be our way out of here. Now, I did see that there is more, but it looks like you kind of want Rock Smash first anyway, so we'll deal with that another time. That's a Mega Stone. And there's no... Okay. We'll learn more about this game in the future. But we're here in Pewter City now, and so let's go ahead, heal up our Pokemon, and this is where I can say that I'll see you all in the next episode. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.